until the CEO saw his daughter being bullied, while his wife was happily chatting with her first love at the school banquet. Furious, he stormed into the venue with his daughter. The wife froze in panic. She knew her so-called happy life was about to collapse. Just earlier, the usually busy CEO had checked the parent group chat and happened to see a video from the teacher. Instantly enraged by what he saw, he called his assistant to investigate his daughter's situation, then rushed to the school. Upon arrival, he was told his daughter had been expelled. The CEO exploded with anger, only to be punched in the face by his wife's ex. The man cursed him, called him a worthless freeloader, and claimed the CEO's wife was the real power in the company. He sneered that crushing someone like the CEO was as easy as stepping on an ant. Those words hit the CEO hard. He finally realized the woman he once treasured had betrayed him completely. Just as he was about to reveal his true identity, bystanders began mocking him, accusing him of clinging to a rich woman. The ex assumed the CEO's luxury car was bought by the wife, and smashed it into scrap metal in front of everyone. Fed up, the CEO stopped trying to explain. He pulled out his phone and called his wife, demanding she come to the school immediately. Before hanging up, he pointed at the ex and promised he'd regret everything. Just then, he heard his daughter's voice. He rushed over and saw the pain in her eyes. Furious, he questioned the teacher about the unfair treatment. Before the teacher could reply, the crowd mocked him even louder. The ex's son smugly bragged about punishing the CEO's daughter. The ex was thrilled, saying people from lower classes should be stepped on. The dean appeared to please the ex, and mentioned the school needed funds for expansion, hoping he'd donate. The ex agreed confidently. Others immediately tried to curry favor. One even handed him a shopping card. Feeling emboldened, the ex insulted the CEO again, telling him to get out. Just then, the daughter cried out in pain. The CEO checked her bruises, and hugged her tightly in distress. He lashed out at the ex and his son, but they laughed it off. Unable to hold back, the CEO threw a punch, but was quickly restrained and beaten up by the crowd. His daughter wept helplessly nearby. The ex mocked her, saying she'd grow up to be a homewrecker just like her father. As the CEO was getting attacked, his wife finally arrived. The crowd rushed to welcome her, completely ignoring the CEO and his daughter. They praised her wealth, and claimed she had the support of the richest conglomerate. She beamed with pride. The ex said if she'd come any later, he might have gotten hurt. His son held up his red swollen palm. The wife was about to avenge them, but the ex quickly changed the subject, fearing she'd find out the truth and leave him. He showed her a photo on his phone, asking who the man in the image was. The wife's face went pale, but she lied, claiming the man was just her subordinate, who had already been fired for coveting her beauty and money. She then reassured the ex, saying he was the only one she loved. The CEO finally understood. His wife never truly loved him. He was just her walking ATM. The dean, disturbed by the couple's display, interrupted to remind them the school anniversary was about to begin, and asked her to attend. But just as she turned around, a familiar voice called out from behind her,